Hello, and welcome to the second semi-final. We had what we always dread in quizzing episodes, which is a tiebreaker, but a well-deserved tiebreaker, so to speak, because it was a very, very, very tight semi-final earlier where Biswa qualified, but we had a tiebreaker between Devaya and Karunesh, and Devaya qualified through super over. And so we now have two finalists. We'll have two more finalists by the time this quiz ends. Cool. Let's start the second semi-final. Let's bring in the contestants. The first one was, like I said, the best quarterfinal that we had, the tightest one. Angad Ranya.
Woo woo! Coming from the best quarterfinal to the best semi-final.
Some people are saying that Pehla quarterfinal was more like bar and restaurant quarterfinal.
Yeah, it became that. Yeah. I mean, मैंने emergency का साल भी सही बताया था, but what nobody remembers that. Everybody remembers alcohol and food for me.
Captain Morgan and Diageo.
Yeah. At Pringles.
Okay. On that note, going to another exciting quarterfinal that we had earlier, and the winner of the winner of that quarterfinal, Kanan Gill.
Nice, pleasure to be here. Another exciting quarterfinal, huh? It's like when you publish some work, people are like, "It's interesting. I like that you're trying." People have said that this is an interesting project. Always happy to be here, KV. Wish best of luck to all participants.
Okay, welcome, Kanan. On that note, the only debutant in this series had a great debut, won his quarterfinal earlier, which the people have referred to as the toughest quarterfinal. Winner of that quarterfinal, Prashant Raj.
Yes, सबको ही toughest बोल के बुलाया जा रहा था.
Hello, Prashant.
Thank you. Hey, Kanan, ये कहाँ बैठे हो? Wow.
Yeah, just Alishan Bangle mein. You know my life.
Nice.
Definitely not a public place.
Bangla. Okay. Then we have the last quarterfinalist from the most exciting quarter. What is the other adjective? Fun quarterfinal earlier. Give it up for Sorabh.
Sorry, I'm just reading a book about our quarterfinal. It's been written by Harsha Bhogle. He said it was the most exciting quarterfinal he's ever seen, better than India's World Cup win. This is a direct quote from Amitabh Bachchan. He said the alacrity of the humanity of Sorabh Pant and Kanan Gill guessing Mont Blanc pens was the high point of my life, barring my son's birth. These are actual quotes from this book. So thank you so much for having me.
It's really an extraordinary,
minus 100
book.
Points है this, Sorabh.
It's written by Harsha Bhogle, but Amitabh Bachchan does a chapter in the middle.
Who's quoting like Shashi Tharoor? Kuch to chal raha.
Wow. Okay.
Dude, KV, before we begin, this is the first time in a year and a half I have had no coffee. So if I fall asleep or die or something, just let me know. Just remind me if I die. That's all.
Let you know if you die, Sorry.
Yeah. Thanks,
man.
Okay, cool. All the best to Angad, Kanan, Prashant, Sorabh. Let's begin. Let's have fun. First question is to Angad. Angad, in April 1939, Dr. Frank W. Kair, a professor at Teachers College, Columbia University in New York, organized a conference that established 44 uniform national design, construction and safety standards for something in America, for X's in America, including the exterior body color Y. Okay, so the body color is of Y. Sorry, body color is of X, the color is Y. Okay, Y was selected because black lettering on it was most legible in semi-darkness and because it was conspicuous at a distance and unusual enough to become associated with X's and groups of children. So groups of children are somehow related with X. Okay. Dr. Kair became known as the father of the YX. So Y is the color, X is what the color is for. Okay. So give me X and Y, or just tell me what standard color associated with what are we talking about?
X. ये किस चीज का कलर है Y?
हाँ
नहीं मतलब it's for X.
हाँ, X का कलर है Y. Y X is usually
okay. That is established for my okay. आ नहीं रहा कुछ बस guess ले रहा हूँ. Is X present and Y is like orange?
No, not Prison in Orange. Going to Kanan.
The yellow school bus.
Beautiful
Yeah,
answer. It is
correct.
yellow school bus.
Damn it.
Okay.
Why is
He
Kanan
proposed a
smart?
lot of
Damn.
uniform things, and one of those was yellow for school bus. And this is the typical color, school bus yellow. Beautiful.
He's known as the father of the school bus. Of
Father of the yellow school
bus.
bus. Not to be
It's like-
confused with father of red and aubergine school bus.
Yeah.
Fuchsia school bus, get out of here.
And only the bus, not the children in it. So,
Yeah. You never know. People are ambitious.
Bus yellow. Okay.
Yeah.
School bus yellow, which is a standard in US, Canada, and also now followed in many countries all over the world for many reasons. Okay. Kanan got 10 for yellow school bus, going to Prashant. Okay. Shown in the image is a 182 carat polished gemstone originating from Sri Lanka. It is one of the largest gemstones of its kind that has a name unrelated to its origin. So the name of this gemstone doesn't really have Sri Lanka in it. The gemstone belongs to the mineral species corundum. Its violet blue color is caused by the presence of titanium and iron, giving the blue tint. Okay. What is the name that it is known by that might remind you of a product / brand with a picture of Queen Victoria on the label? Okay.
Is it England? That's a joke. That was an attempt to joke. KV is like, no, I will not accept this even for bonus points.
It's Queen Victoria's best brand, dude. Every time she has to pose for the money, they're like, she's just doing brand work. Yeah, आजकल बहुत pound का काम आ रहा है.
Yeah, she's an influencer, dude. She's a monetization influencer. Dude, but she got paid for it in the money she made. So that worked out nicely for her.
so the product has Queen Victoria on the label. Topaz.
Not Topaz, going to Sorabh.
One second, just to understand the question, the name of this is also the name of the product with the picture of Queen Victoria on the label. That's
Yeah,
what it is,
yeah.
right?
Name of this gemstone is the same as name of a brand.
Absolutely no clue. No idea. Pass.
Okay. Sorabh passes. We go to Angad.
Same answer as Sorabh. Pass.
Pass. Going to Kanan.
Dude, no idea. But I have a strong feeling that I've seen this side profile picture of Queen Victoria in Wales somewhere on some brand. I don't know why I get the feeling that it's some biscuit. But beyond that, I can't say. I will also pass. You know what? Why pass? I'll say Mari.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we'll make it a 5-point question. Start with Prashant. Hints. I'm looking at a 2-word answer. Okay. The second word is a gemstone. The first word is a place's name. Okay. First word, place's name.
Of course.
Second word is a gemstone.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Should I stop or should I add more?
Yeah, no, enough.
Okay. Cool. We'll start whenever Prashant is ready.
Bombay Sapphire.
Bombay Sapphire. That is correct.
Ah.
5 points there to Prashant. This gemstone is actually called Bombay Sapphire, which is also the name of a gin brand, which has Queen Victoria.
C chat मुझे सारे दारू वाले answers नहीं पता होते.
I feel like you threw this one on purpose.
As a regular drinker, you don't notice the logo of the things you're drinking.
Yeah.
I mean,
While
old
your
monk का
hands
तो
are
we all
shaking and you're
notice.
holding the
Yeah.
bottle.
But why is
When
her
it's
face
dark.
there? What is Queen Victoria got to do with this? Just because it's London dry gin?
Yeah, yeah.
Ah.
Also, we are colonial times, and it was discovered then. So when she was anyway, so Prashant gets 5 points for Bombay Sapphire. I go to Sorabh for a new question. M-Sense, okay, M-Sense is a Berlin-based digital health application that supports migraine sufferers in reducing their headaches and dealing with their condition in a self-determined manner. Recently, M-Sense came into the limelight when the company took jibes at another company that unveiled something new. The company also targeted the latter company's data privacy issues. Which is the other company and what is this all about?
Oh, okay.
When you say recently, how recently is this?
Like last year or so. that recent.
Okay.
Is this about the metaverse and about how it causes migraine?
Good track in some sense. Do you want to say the other company, like the company that announced something new, and you think MSense targeted that company with data privacy issues?
Like Facebook, you mean?
Yeah. So okay. So I'll give you points for Facebook, and they announced Meta recently. Now, only one small thing I want from you guys is what do you think was the controversy all about? As in, what do you think was similar between like MSense and Meta, which Facebook launched, which led to MSense making like taking a jibe at Meta and everything. So there's a company called MSense in Berlin, and there is Facebook which launched Meta recently. There's something happened between the two, because of which MSense targeted them. What do you think was happening between the two company, or what is this all about? The other company is Facebook. So Sorabh gets points for Facebook/Meta. I'm just waiting for the other small part.
So it's the next person's, right? Or is it my turn?
No, yours one.
Okay.
I like how the brief is, we help you deal with your headaches in a self-determined manner. Every product is used in a self-determined manner. You can't come into my house and force me to use it. नहीं सर, आपको जब headache नहीं चाहिए होगा तब आप use करें ना, otherwise don't use it. You determine.
Complete random this thing, and this is me self-determining the answer because I have no help here. Does M stand for Meta?
No, but good track. I like it. I'll go to Angad. Only for what do you think MSense and Meta had? Like, what was the connection?
Achha, but Saurabh was on a good track.
Yeah. He said M stands for Meta, which is not right, but there is another thing which is similar.
मतलब क्या German में meta means sense?
No. Going to Kanan.
Was their logo almost the same of Meta and
Yes,
Sense?
I'll give it to you. That's the fund I was looking for. Perfect answer. The same, like Meta logo
Wow, dude.
and MSense logo is the same. Meta's logo is almost the same to that of MSense, and that's when MSense started taking these digs at Facebook. For example, this one, where they go low, we go high, which is about data privacy.
Dude, even mathematicians can sue them because it's like, yeah, anybody who's ever used infinity is like, hey, this is whatever.
Yeah.
And
Okay, I'm splitting points between Kanan and Sorabh for Sorabh getting the meta funda and Kanan getting the exact answer I was looking for, which is the logo similarity. So giving 6 to Kanan and 4 to Sorabh. Okay, 6, 4, which means the next direct will be to Prashant. Okay, because Kanan got more points on this. Prashant, this is your direct. This company was started in John Warnock's garage. The name of the company comes from Dash Creek in Los Altos, California, which ran behind Warnock's house. Okay, that creek is so named because of the type of clay found there, which alludes to the creative nature of the company's software. What is the name of this company? It's a company that started in California, named after a creek. That creek in turn is named after a certain type of clay, which is found there. And we sort of know the industry of the company. Tell me the name of the company.
Adobe.
Adobe, that is correct. 10 points there to Prashant. It is Adobe. Adobe Creek, Adobe Clay, Adobe Software.
Adobe is a clay, dude. I was in my head, I was like, the only clay I know is Red. And I'm like, is there a company called Red that is a software company?
Yeah, Red makes cameras.
Yeah. Oh, see. Oh, yeah. There you go. Shit. I was on the right track with the wrong answer.
Cool. Okay. Adobe was answered by Prashant, which was the last right answer. So I'm going to Sorabh for the next question.
Thank you.
Sorabh, he was a 6th century BC wrestler from the Magna Graecia city of Croton. Originally developed in Australia by Thomas Main in 1934, a flavored powdered product currently owned by a Swiss company was named after this wrestler because of his legendary strength. Tell me the brand that we are talking about.
This picture is so insane. This guy has broken a tree, he has killed 2 animals, and now he is looking to punch this guy. This is a different degree of toughness.
ये ऐसे इमरान खान का bowling action नहीं लग रहा almost. Just before he's about to deliver.
Yes.
This is going to be one of those where it's like when you say it, I'm going to be like, damn it, I've wrestled with this guy before. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. I'm just going to make a random guess and say alpine. That's not a thing
Not
at all.
alpine.
It's just, yeah, it's nothing to do with it. Yeah.
Going to Angad.
Thinking.
Mm-hmm.
A flavored powdered product means this is a consumable thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, pass.
Okay, Angad passes. We go to Kanan.
Is it Milo?
It is Milo. That is correct. 10
Ah.
points there to Kanan. It is Milo. Okay, Milo, Nestle owned product. Milo was the name of the legendary wrestler. Kanan Gill gets 10 points on this, and I come to Prashant with going to Germany now. Something originated in Germany as a substitute of something in 1940 due to the American trade embargo of Nazi Germany, which affected the availability of something's ingredients. Okay. To circumvent this, Max Keith decided to create a new product for the German market, using only ingredients available in Germany at the time, including things like beet sugar, whey, apple pomace, and in his words, the leftovers of leftovers. The name was the result of a brainstorming session which started with Keats exhorting his team to use their imagination. It soon dominated the German market with 3 million cans sold in 1943. What are we talking about? So in 1940, as we all know, World War had started. So there was a trade embargo. Certain things couldn't be delivered to Germany. So they started making a substitute. And yeah, rest you can see.
So apple pomace is the leftover of leftovers, or
According to him. So he used sugar, used apple pomace, used whey, and created something.
Is it Hogarden beer?
Not Hogarden. Going to Sorabh.
Is it jam and marmalade?
No. Going to Angad.
Is it Heineken?
Not Heineken. Going to Kanan.
Fanta.
Fanta. That is correct. 10 points.
Arey
there.
yaar, kya?
Is the origin
Wow.
story of Fanta as a substitute of Coke in 1940.
It's
Wow.
German Coke.
Fuck,
And they
I
tried to
knew
do an
this,
ad
man.
campaign about their illustrious past, and people were like, maybe not. Maybe not.
You know what threw me off was the cans part, because I thought that all the drinks that time were like made, like still sold in glass. Oh, dude, they had cans
Fanta.
of way back then.
Great answer. Great answer.
They started Fanta, and he, as the question says, he wanted them to use their imagination. So apparently, in the brainstorming session, he said, using their imagination in German, it's fantasy. So he said fantasy, and someone was like Fanta, and that's how the name started. So
Okay, अब तूने जर्मन में लिखा होता तो मैं guess करता.
Fanta. Cool. That's the story of Fanta, which originated in Nazi Germany as a substitute for Coke. Okay, coming to Prashant.
It's always such a weird thing to say this product originated in Nazi Germany, because so many products originated in Nazi Germany.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Okay, back home.
Yeah, this is Nirma.
Yeah, this is Nirma. 10 points there to Prashant. Karsan Bhai Patel started X in 1969 as a one-man operation. He manufactured phosphate-free synthetic product and started selling it locally. The new product was priced at 3.5 rupees per kg at a time when the leading brand in the category was priced at 13 rupees. Leading brand, of course, now that we know the answer, that was Unilever, HLL's project, Surf, etc. Soon there was a huge demand for X in Patel's hometown. He started packing the formulation in 10 by 10 feet in his house. Patel named the product after his daughter. So daughter was, I think, called Nirupama, and he named the product after her. He was able to sell about 15 to 20 packets a day on his way to the office on bicycle, some 15 kilometers away. By 1985, Nirma had become one of the most popular household brand in many parts of the country. Which brand are we talking about? The answer is
It's
Nirma.
Nirma. Yeah. Prashant, I like how Prashant gave the answer even before you could give the question. He's like, I know this. I don't,
He
like,
actually, did you guess it from like phosphate free or something? You just like, with phosphate free, that has to be Nirma.
Darsan Bhai Patel.
Okay, going to Sorabh now. The FIFI Awards are an annual event sponsored by the Dash Foundation. Okay, so all the blanks are the same. Huh? Dash Foundation since 1973, which honor this industry's creative achievements. Known as the Oscars of the Dash industry, the award ceremony was conceived by the former president of the Dash Foundation, Annette Green. The FIFI Awards are attended by around 1,000 members of the international Dash community, designers and celebrities from the fashion, theater, film, and television industries. Which industry's achievements are honored by this award? And on the right, you see the trophy, like the trophy of the FIFI Awards.
All the blanks are the same, you said.
Yeah.
Special effects? I don't know.
Not special effects. Going to Angad.
That's what I was going to say.
Is it like I have to answer. Is it like the sound industry?
Not the
Like-
sound industry. Kanan.
Advertising industry?
Not advertising. Prashant.
Yeah, film fashion designers. कुछ ऐसा.
Film fashion. No. Okay, we'll make it a 5-point question. Start with Sorabh. So I'll just tell you some of the winners of these awards, like 2-3 winners, just to give you an idea. 2019, in one of the categories, there are different categories within the FIFI Awards. In 2017, the winner was Sweet Like Candy by Ariana Grande. Okay, Sweet Like Candy by Ariana Grande. In 2016, the winner was Victoria's Secret Forever Sexy. Then I'll tell you other categories, couple of other categories as well. Okay, so the first category that I told you was women's category, something in women. This is from the men's category, where in 2018 the winner was Coach for Men, and then 2016 the winner was Nautica Life Energy. These are some of the winners in this award.
Got it.
Is it for fashion designer?
Fashion design? No. Going to Angad.
Complete guess. Is it like perfume?
I'll give it to you. 5
Ah,
points.
dude.
Perfume or fragrance. The word I was looking for, but that's fine. Perfume is the same. This is the fragrance industry. This is the Oscars of fragrance industries. Yeah, there are this women's luxury, men's luxury, many categories, and yeah, fragrance industries. 5 points there to Angad. Last correct answer was fragrance by Angad. So coming to Kanan now. Kanan, in the Hebrew Bible, X was given immense strength to aid him against his enemies and allow him to perform superhuman feats, including slaying a lion with his bare hands and massacring an entire army using only the jawbone of a donkey. Which company, founded as the Schrader Trunk Manufacturing Company, is named after him?
Oh, yeah, Samsonite.
Samsonite. 10 points there.
कुछ तो आने.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kanan.
The guy is of course Samson, and trunk manufacturing, so Samsonite.
But
वही
was
बोले
he
मुझे
so
as
out
a-
of weapons that he needed to use like a jawbone of a donkey?
The rest of the donkey was also there. Like he could choose.
Yeah.
But
He
they
could use
were
the
like,
tail to choke. He could just use the vocal cords to laugh at them. Use all the donkeys. Samsonite.
That brings us to the end of the first half. Okay, let's take
By
a
the way, I
quick
have
look.
to say that Kanan has great knowledge of wrestlers and strongmen from the past.
it's true.
Angad gets 5 points for fragrance industries. Kanan has 10 for yellow for school buses, 6 for Meta Sense, and 10 each for Milo, Fanta, and Samsonite. Kanan is on 46. Prashant with 10 for Nirma, 10 for Adobe, and 5 for Bombay Sapphire is on 25. And Sorabh has 4 for MetaSense, Facebook.
Sorabh और मैंने मिलाकर भी एक पूरा क्वेश्चन आंसर नहीं करा. Like they don't even have like 10 points. Sorry, Karan, because of us, you couldn't reach your 50 in the first half.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Work hard, huh? Work hard if you want to reach the century.
No. Chalo, let's start the second half. The order now will be Sorabh, Prashant, Kanan, Angad. This is Sorabh's direct. Wellspun India Limited acquired a British brand called Christie in 2006. This enabled Wellspun to have a major pie in a core market that usually has its peak in mid-year in England. Such is its quality control that people concerned regularly visit the factory at Vapi. The items usually come in 2 varieties, the classic version of green and purple and the seasonal one in golden, yellow and blue. The items are sold at a few shops at a price range of around 7 to 35 pounds. What are these items that are now owned by Wellspun India Limited and are made in Vapi now?
और ये सिर्फ 3 शॉप्स पे बिकता है.
हाँ, मतलब 2-3 शॉप्स ही हैं, वहीं से ले सकते हैं.
This is how basic I am at quizzing. Right now I'm figuring mid-year is January, February, March, April. Okay.
So mid-year is June, July, just to clarify.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gabe.
Just clarify.
I feel the answer is Pokemon.
What is a core market? So like kiska core market?
Of a certain specific product that we are talking about.
I'm just gonna take a guess which one I have. Is it gloves?
Gloves? No. Going to Prashant.
Towels. They make it for Wimbledon.
Beautiful answer.
Oh
Towels.
shit, dude!
Amazing.
Wow.
Prashant. We are talking about the Wimbledon towels. Everything else just fits.
Wow.
June, July, mid-year, Wimbledon, England. And,
I was thinking beach towels. I was like,
Wimbledon
someone may
towels.
beach जाते होंगे, but why is it a core market?
Correct.
I was stuck at कि सिर्फ 3 दुकान पे क्यों मिलता होगा कुछ भी.
Yeah. By the way,
Like,
if you look,
okay.
this photograph, actually, this ball boy is just trying to maintain distance from Djokovic because he
Yeah.
didn't get the vaccine.
Prashant gets 10 points for towels in Wimbledon. And
Would have never guessed that, dude.
And in deciding on a name of this company, Moor Noise, a near homophone for more noise, was quickly rejected as an ill-suited name for a technology company. Since noise in electronics is usually undesirable and typically associated with bad interference. Which company are we talking about?
कुछ और नहीं है. साल कब बनी, किधर बनी, कुछ नहीं.
Just Moor Noise.
More noise is only significant because it is a homophone for more noise. There is no other significant in more noise, or is there?
There's a huge.
Okay.
thing.
So more,
Like there's a reason Moor Noise was even considered. Like, why would they pick Moor?
more means Moore's law, which means Intel.
And that's exactly what I was going
Yeah,
for. 10
okay,
points.
yeah.
Moore Noise, Gordon Moore and Noise, who founded Intel, and so they wanted to name it
Good
Moore.
one, good
It
one.
sounded too much like More Noise, so they couldn't name it. Intel, Moore's Law, Intel. Perfect. Okay, Kanan gets 10 points for Intel. Go to Angad now. Angad, we are talking now about an Indian startup. Bangalore-based startup X wanted to select a brand name to convey the ethos of what they had set out to do. To fulfill that vision, the startup created a system where teachers who are passionate about knowledge and education could come together and teach students one-to-one as per their need, place, and travel. The name of the company comes from 2 words meaning knowledge and network. The idea was to create a knowledge network where any student can tap into a teacher directly and learning can happen in a personalized way, anytime, anywhere, which is this company, which was founded in 2011.
I think the founders will be roaming around here or be somewhere. One sec. Just look around. peril of being in Bangalore. कोई है? EduTech, no.
आप fintech की बात क्यों कर रहे हैं edutech में? This is what happens. 16 episodes of Shark Tank.
I feel like I've done a show for this company.
And the name of the company is 2 words or 1 word?
One word.
1 word. I have no idea, but I'll just take a guess. Is it an academy?
Not an academy. Going to Sorabh.
I have no idea. I'm also going to take a crack. This is Byju's, which is not based in Bangalore, I assume.
Not Byju's. Going to Prashant.
Vedantu.
Vedantu. 10 points there to Prashant. It's a combination of Ved and Tantu.
Company suna.
Vedantu. Vedantu is correct.
Done a show for
I
that.
think-
That's how I know this trivia.
I think after Kanan, KB, you should go for direct question for Prashant. Like me and Sorabh are just slowing the process.
No, no.
We're like the speed breakers on the highway,
Yeah.
slowing the process. Shit.
Vedantu was answered by Prashant. Next direct is to Kanan. Kanan, very straightforward question. Just identify the brand that launched this nail polish in 2016. And look at nail polish.
Us. Nail polish.
Nail polish.
My core competency.
Yeah.
Oh, like that.
Original recipe. Hot and spicy. KFC?
KFC, that is correct.
Yeah.
10
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
KFC.
Ah.
KFC is correct. KFC launched these edible nail polishes actually. So you could, and it was
Original recipe and hot and spicy.
original
Yes,
recipe.
yes,
Was-
a lot. Yeah.
सचिन वो नेल पॉलिश लगाते होगे क्या?
Yeah.
Oh, because of finger licking good and all.
Because of finger licking good. Yes, this is what I was saying.
Ah.
It's finger licking good. KFC nail polishes. Okay, launched in
See, Sorabh, you cracked it. You had a career in marketing.
I could have got half a point for this. Cool, man. Thanks a lot for the half a point. I'm still behind Angad.
10 points.
Now I just don't want to finish fourth. I just give me 1 point.
Yeah, that's
for
also
something
my
and
goal. Like, don't finish fourth.
That's it.
Okay. Going to Angad. Angad, shown here is Larry Bird, an NBA legend who inspired the logo of a company. Okay. According to one of the co-founders, the logo is called Larry. So the logo has a name, Larry, as a tribute to Larry Bird, to the NBA player who played for the Boston Celtics, his home state team, the founder's home state team. Which company are we talking about?
The logo is a bird.
Maybe, बताया नहीं है मैंने.
Sometimes KB also has to read the question again to be like,
उनको मैंने दे दिया नहीं दिया.
Dude, you know, my level of quizzing is that if you had shown this photograph and say, hey, who is this player? I may have identified him. Beyond that, any other
I would have identified which sports is this player from. That is my level right now.
I would have given Celtics 33 reasons to find love.
Hey, those guys are laughing at a joke in the place, man. Kanan. It's like,
I surround myself with well-wishers and yes, man. I'm in a public place.
Random
noise.
guess I'm taking so that it can quickly go to Prashant. Is it Twitter?
It is Twitter. 10 points there.
What?
Wow.
Fuck you, Sorabh!
Wow.
Fuck you!
what? Arey,
The logo is
oh,
called
because of the
Larry.
bird.
Zabardast.
Talking about the Twitter logo, the Twitter bird is called Larry as an homage to Larry Bird. Okay.
Wow, Angad got an answer right, man. This is embarrassing.
Yeah, my level of quizzing has gone up. I am in double digits.
I mean,
How can you say this bird is inspired by Larry Bird?
this is no
Just
way.
because his last name is Bird and this is a bird, how does that count as inspiration?
Okay, Sorabh, this is your direct. I'm talking about a
Oh
company.
no, yeah. What is this?
Two.
Yeah, where is
This is just too much text, man. It's too tiring.
And like Prashant is in the corner, like, is it surf?
We're talking about a certain company's history. Okay, 1919, the company was founded as Takachiho Seisakusho. In Japanese mythology, deities live on Takamagahara, the peak of Mount Takachiho.
Man, sure.
In 1921, later, they launched a brand. X brand was introduced in February 1921. This logo was used for microscopes and other products. Brochures and newspaper ads for Dash also used this logo. Okay, this Dash is the main product that we know this company for. Okay, the X Tokyo logo is still in use today. There was a period in which OIC, or Optical Industrial Company, was used instead of Tokyo in the logo. Around 20 years later, the company was renamed to Takachiho Optical Company Limited when optical products became the mainstay of the company. 7 years later, 1949, the name changed to X, is the brand that I want from you. X Optical Company Limited. It was named after Mount X, which, like Mount Takachiho, is the home of gods. This time in a different mythology. It's not necessarily Japanese mythology, but a different mythology. A certain mountain is the home of gods, and that's why they named this brand after that mountain. 2001, the yellow line underneath the new logo, so they added a yellow line below the logo, is called Opto Digital Pattern because it represents light and boundless possibilities of digital technology. Which company are we talking about?
ये 2-3 और इन्होंने चेंजेस करे होते तो एक स्लाइड में क्वेश्चन नहीं आ रहा होता.
Is Olympus?
Olympus, that is correct. 10 points.
Sorabh is getting close. Again,
about Olympus.
You are Angad, 1 point behind.
How many questions are left? I think this is more interesting. वो तो पता ही है first two कौन है, क्या जा रहा है.
Sorabh Pan gets 10 points for Olympus. Beautiful answer. Very, very, very nice answer. Okay, coming to Prashant now. Prashant, William X, an immigrant from from England, and James Y, an immigrant from Ireland, both were settled in the US. While the former was a candle maker, the latter was a dash maker. They married sisters Olivia and Elizabeth Norris, becoming a family. They took their personal relationship and turned it into a professional one as well, thanks to the suggestion of their father-in-law, Alexander Norris, who highlighted that both their trades included the use of lye that was made from wood ashes as well as animal fat, which was readily available in the hog butchering center of the city, and maybe they should consider becoming partners. And just like that, XY was established in 1837. Which company's origin are we talking about?
Like in the first half of the question, I felt like they will end up dating each other at some point.
So they started a completely different business, right? Presumably.
They were doing two things which were similar in some sense. And then they started. They
Similar
joined.
क्या एक candle maker एक cake maker होगा तो अगर Philip Morris.
Not Philip Morris. Kanan.
Will you give me any points for filling in the blank?
If you know the blank, most likely you will know the answer.
You would think that,
Yeah.
but you would be wrong.
Okay, I might give. No, there's actually no point for blank.
Please. Shit. So there is no punctuation between their last names. It's just XY. That's the name of the brand.
No. There's a reason I removed that, because then it will become very obvious.
Is it so? The other one would be soap, which is also made with lye. So
Yeah.
is it Procter and Gamble?
It is Procter.
अरे यार,
Oh,
10
nice.
points.
very nice. अरे क्या?
I know, if you know the blank, you would most probably know Procter and Gamble.
But I was like, you've written XY, so I was like, what?
No, because
There's
if
no
I
and
put
there.
X and Y, then there is
Okay.
nothing else. Like X and Y, that's why I didn't.
यार वो भला हो ससुर का, उसके चक्कर में आज तक एमबीए में नौकरियां निकल रही हैं लोगों की.
Yeah.
उसने मिला दिया प्रॉक्टर एंड गैम्बल.
Hey man, Kanan, I've done a show for them, okay? Just letting you know.
William Procter and James Gamble. This is Procter and Gamble. Beautiful. Cool. Okay. From Procter and Gamble, which was Kanan, so this will be Angad's direct. Angad, we're talking about an Indian brand this time. Okay. The iconic mascot of the brand was conceived in 1954. The story goes that R.K. Lakshman was chain smoking and searching for inspiration for an idea for this brand's mascot. Then, Through the cloud of smoke, he saw the image of a little boy with a dash take shape. The mascot finally had a shape, but still did not have a name. So they had a contest. A give me a name contest was organized with a prize money of 500, and Gattu was born. So Gattu is the name of the mascot. And the contest had around 47,000 entries, and 2 people from Bombay won it. Gattu was seen in many forms over the decades. Initially as a mischievous boy, a brat who would not be stopped from dashing, that's a verb, even when he wasn't supposed to, and even on the things he shouldn't dash on, such as in a famous advertisement, a man's the tagline accompanying him was any surface that needs dashing needs X. That's the brand name. It has remained unchanged for a long time. It made the brand extremely popular. No matter what the ad campaign was, Gattu was always present, even if it in a small corner. Essentially, in one line, which brand's mascot is called Gattu and was made by R.K. Lakshman in 50s.
एक तो जिनको भी प्राइज मनी लिया था वापस ले लेना चाहिए. गट्टू कुछ अच्छा नाम लग नहीं रहा मुझे. सौरभ, तेरे को आंसर पता है?
Of course, yeah. मुझे तो सारे आंसर्स पता थे.
Then I will take infinite time to pass it. ये और ये
Angad was a brat who would not be stopped from answering.
Once he answered on a bald man's head.
ये जो सेकंड पैराग्राफ में डैश है ये सारे सेम है.
हाँ. जस्ट तो पहले पैरा में एक ब्लैंक है. द डैश बॉय विथ अ डैश वो डिफरेंट है, बट दैट डैश इज यूज्ड टू जो सेकंड पैरा में वो करने के लिए.
ओके. ओ फीलिंग आई नो ये क्या है, बट अब ब्रांड नहीं मेरे दिमाग में.
बोल देना कुछ भी. क्या?
अरे वो ब्रांड मेरे को एक बोलना है ब्रांड, पर मेरे दिमाग में वो मतलब बॉटल आ रहा है दिमाग में, सब कुछ आ रहा है, घर पे है भी मेरे, बट आई कांट रिमेम्बर द ब्रांड. बच्चा तो नहीं यूज हो रहा बड़ा भाई इंडिया में वो.
I forgot that part.
Is it ब्रांड का नेम सी से चालू होता है? I don't know. I am है ही नहीं. चल पास ऐश कर सौरभ.
Okay, going to Sorabh.
Is it Paintbrush and Camlin?
Not Camlin. Going to Prashant.
अरे राइटिंग और लक्सर इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स है क्या?
Luxor, no.
Luxor.
Kanan.
अरे
Is it polishing and brasso?
No. Okay, we'll do one more round with starting with Angad. So the little boy with a paintbrush is actually right. Paintbrush. Okay. But the brand and all the blanks are paint. Okay. So you won't stop him from painting. He'll any surface that needs painting needs X. So which brand do you think are we talking about?
To clarify that, because I got paintbrush, do I get 2 points so I overtake Angad? There is
No.
whether he answers right or no. Or 1 point.
One-
I'll accept
one
even
point would be great.
Yeah, 1
Yeah.
point. Just 1.1 points is my final ask. 1 point.
Give him 0.9. Give him 0.9. I have no idea. Asian paints.
Yes, that is correct. It is Asian. It's talking about Asian paints. Asian paints. Gattu is their brand mascot. Classic.
अरे but K हाँ sorry. Sorabh can answer it. हाँ.
This looks like a boy or what?
और क्या?
He looks like a pretty older man who's like. I always thought of that. He's wearing suspenders. It's great.
But वो सस्पेंडर का दूसरा वाला कहाँ है? एक तो चलो लटका हुआ है, दूसरा कहाँ गया? आर.के. लक्ष्मण जी ने थोड़ा पूरा खत्म नहीं करा, बच्चा रह गया जरा.
I mean, listen, full respect to R.K. Lakshman, but this painting stuff on a bald man's head, I will not stand for. This is absolutely.
Okay, coming to Sorabh now. Sorabh, this is your direct. In archaic Greek mythology, he is the offspring of Medusa when she was depicted as the mare. In classical Greek mythology, the Olympian god Poseidon is identified as the father of him. You can see the image on the right. Now, which multinational electronics company got its name from this Greek hero? Okay, just a hint before Sorabh guesses for everyone is that the electronic company took a part of his name. Okay, just to clarify.
Oh shit! Oh, come on, man. This is literally like Angad and Asian Paints.
खैर एशियन पेंट मैं सोच भी नहीं रहा था, मतलब फर्स्ट गेस मैं क्लीनिंग सर्विसेज के बारे में बोल रहा था, क्लीनिंग के लिए होगा.
I really thought there would be at least one Brasso question. Kind of disappointed.
Now for
Lack
the
of
remaining
Brasso
2 questions, just answer Brasso every time.
I will answer Brasso with confidence.
So everything is at stake here. If you answer this correctly,
man, my whole reputation.
you come third.
Yeah, I don't want to be the fourth person here also. Like you are at EIC.
Sick.
I don't know, man. It's at the tip of my tongue, but I just can't figure it out.
Okay, Sorabh passes. We go to Prashant.
Is it Bosch?
Not Bosch. Going to Kanan.
Is it that the company has used a part of his name, or his name a part of the company's name? Is this something you can clarify?
No, I can. The company has used part of its name. The company name is basically shorter than the god's name. If that helps.
Oh shit! This throws my guess completely off track. The company name is shorter than his name. Which multinational got his name from this Greek hero? Well, I don't know. I was going to say their son was Pan and it's Panasonic, but that's not the answer. So I will respectfully pass this on.
Okay, passing to Angad.
Is it Onida?
Not Onida. Okay, we'll take one more round, starting with Sorabh. The hint is, I'm thinking whether to give Godwala hint, like this guy's name, or more hint on the electronics company. Okay, so this Greek hero we are talking about is Pegasus. Okay, Pegasus, Pegasus. Pegasus, as you can.
Yeah.
The winged horse from Greek mythology.
Yeah. The only reason I know this is because I read Percy Jackson and I couldn't remember his name only. Yeah.
And the name of the brand is smaller than the
Pegasus. It's derived from Pegasus.
Asus.
Also the UB ka logo.
Is it Asus?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I was like Peg Spare. Okay.
No.
Great.
Again, the gap is 1 point.
Damn it.
They wanted a name from Pegasus, but if you remove SS, like most of these companies try and be up on any stock, alphabetically they always aim for going there. So they removed Peg and made it Pegasus, Asus.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 points there to Sorabh, which brings us to the last question of this semi-final. This is Prashant.
One of their taglines is that when you Asus, you make an ass out of you and S.
In 1882, 3 reporters, Charles X, Edward Y, and Charles Bergstresser, together founded the XYN Company. The company's initial products used to be brief news bulletins, nicknamed flimsies, which were delivered throughout the day to traders at stock exchange. They were later aggregated in a printed daily summary called the Customer's Afternoon Letter. The trio later decided to convert this into Z. Z is pretty popular and has been in publication since then and has gone on to win over 30 Pulitzer Prizes. So I need 3 things. The Z, which has won lots of Pulitzer and everything, and X and Y, who are the founders behind Z.
Come on, Prashant and Kanan, you have to answer.
Angad and we are going to be like, what are their surnames? Times, Off, and India.
और ये दूसरे वाले चार्ल्स का तो नाम ही नहीं डाला उन्होंने शुरू में ना कंपनी में.
उसको उन्होंने कंपनी बना दी.
हाँ.
तो कंपनी.
Yeah, Berkster said they're like, we can't put your name in this.
बहुत लंबा हो जाएगा नाम शो.
Thomson Reuters and Company.
Not Thomson Reuters. Going to
अरे वो तो अलग अलग था.
Kanan.
Are they? But it can't be Pulitzer Prizes. But I don't know anything else. This Standards and Poor's thing.
No. Going to Angad.
I have no idea. Pass.
Passing to Sorabh.
Can I try and guess Z?
Yes. Only that we'll give you part points.
Is it Washington Post?
No, good guess, but not Washington Post. Okay, one more round quickly. I'll give you hints for Z. Let's start with Z ka hint. Z is a newspaper, so Washington Post is a good guess. It's an internationally famous newspaper. And XY and Company, which was behind Wall Street Journal. These two
They
individuals.
बता the answer. अरे यार.
Huh?
You said Wall Street
बता
Journal.
the answer.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Okay, no
यार
problem.
पिछले quiz में
Is
there
it
was
Wall
a
Street
question.
Journal?
पिछले quiz में there was a question.
Wall
ये
Street
पहला
Journal?
guess था.
Is it Wall Street Journal? Listen, I just want to clarify. Is the
Just asking if it's Wall
Is it
Street
how-
So
Journal.
these
Post.
reporters were Charles Wall and Edward Street.
No. So that's why I'm not. That's fine because we still have like substantial portion left. Okay, so XY. Think of industrial averages or think of like numbers that you associate with Sensex.
Oh.
Sorry, not Sensex.
Charles Dow and Edward Jones.
Yes, Dow and Jones. So Dow Jones and Wall Street Journal. Okay.
अरे यार.
Dow Jones, Wall Street Journal. Okay.
वो XY में confused.
Since this was a
Okay.
5-point question, Wall Street Journal तो मैंने बोल दिया. So 3, 2, 2, 1, 3. So I'll give 3 to Prashant for Dow Jones and -2 to myself for Wall Street Journal. 3 there. Okay, cool. That brings us to the end of the second semi-final. Angad had 5 in the first half. In the second half, he got Twitter logo 10 points, and he also got Asian Paints 5 points. So Angad ends on 20 points. Kanan had 46 in the first half. In the second half, he got KFC 10 points. He also got Intel 10 points, and he got Procter & Gamble 10 points. Kanan ends on 76.
Wow.
Prashant had 25. He got 10 for Vedantu. He got 10 for Wimbledon Tars, and he got 3 for Dow Jones. So Prashant ends on 48.
Wow.
Sorabh had 4 in the first half. In the second half, he got Asus 5 points there, Asus or Asus, and he got 5 for full 10 for Olympus. So 19 points to Sorabh.
Wait, some more points are left, Angad. I can still beat you on a technicality.
Okay. Congratulations to Kanan Gill and Prashant Raj. I will see you guys in the final with Biswa Kalyanrath and Devaya Bopanna. And thank you so much to Angad and Sorabh for taking out time for that. Thank you guys. Thank you for being
Thanks
a
a lot,
part.
guys.
Thank you.
Best of
Thank
luck, Kanan
you.
and Prashant. Ki le.